Okay. Right, so hopefully this will all be rather good. Let's just have a go at... Yeah, brilliant. I like that. Okay, excellent. Right, looks like things are roughly in order then. Good news. Good news indeed. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Good. Right. So, hello everyone. We've had a couple of streams now without any gameage in it, but now we do, and I hope you like what you see. What I've done is I've introduced a little sort of just random design I put together, sort of meaningless in terms of objective other than to provide some sort of visual interestingness. The reason it is offset to the right is so that you can have the chat and that screen directly next to each other and move that redundant part of the screen off to, say, the side of your monitor. So just sort of reducing the amount of space that is used. But you can have it all in if you like. And I thought it might be nice to have a little border around the Battle Cats thing, seeing as naturally it doesn't fill up the whole screen anyway, and it's sort of, I don't know, maybe it could do with some shadowing, but it feels like it sort of justifies it within the background image. That's the idea, and hopefully it looks nice. I have an awful decaffeinated instant coffee that I'm just trying to get through with me. And we are going to go for, in terms of levels, Bears Be Back. And, you know, I love it when things are phrased that way, be back. And in the background, we have a Cosmo music, as I said I might do, and I didn't even need to create a playlist for it, because actually I just pressed play and put it on shuffle, and it should just shuffle through a Cosmo's music. So that's good. And so that will be playing for you in hopefully good quality. I've got no idea how loud it is or how it sounds, because it is playing directly to you through an audio capture, and so everything is completely silent for me except for my own voice. So I hope that it's nice and crisp and clear. And as for the game, the idea is you'll hear the sound effects audio. Hopefully that isn't too loud, but you can let me know, so that it justifies the game being there, but then the musics don't clash with each other, let's say. So that's the plan. That's what I've put together. And I hope you like that. And so I guess we can start to say our big hellos. How is everybody? Is everybody all right? Nice stream layout. Oh, I appreciate that. I like that. I did spend a little while putting it together. Thought this might be nice. Hopefully it is nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, crikey. It's a wow. Yes. Multi-different bears. I like the assassin bear with the guitar. That is quite funky. We're gonna go Mag Aphrodite for this one. We're making presumptions about range that might not be correct, but I guess we're about to find out some things. Put down your coffee, my boy, and pause your game, because the music still plays, right? So that's quite interesting. There can still be entertainment. While I look at a donation, Llama King gives us an upside down smiley. Not traditionally a happy thing, but it is a happy thing now, for we are given 99 cents. Tar for that. Much appreciated. Right, and now, click back on my OBS, go back here, and here we are once again. And we begin our skablams. It has been a truly long time since I've played Battle Cats. I mean, as long as it's been since you've last seen me play Battle Cats is as long as it has been since I've last played Battle Cats. So quite a while. When are you returning to the Wiki? Good question, right? And I do plan to return there. Brilliant. I'm just going to hide the source in case something more has sort of gone wrong, because it is possible, to be fair. That's the artifice there, the sort of fakery that I have created. The design doesn't go the whole way across, because fakery. And here it is, back. Okay. It's multi-traded. Okay, thanks for that information then. But yes, I do plan to return to the wiki, just to sort of put strats to rights, make them all correct and sensible, and get rid of the misleading or very ubery ones like I briefly did. As for a plan for the charity streams, no, I don't know, but people can feel free to suggest things that I would ordinarily not like to do. You suggested me there as a lot of other things have changed and the stuff you did there is being handled by other users. Could you expand on what you mean by that? I mean, what I understand from that phrase is what you've done has been overruled and it's all been deleted. But happy for some clarification on that. I imagine that could well be what's happened. But yeah, feel free also, person about the charity thing, to suggest things like interacting with people who don't like me or whatever the such has been done before, to do for like charity streams and things like that, because you know it probably has some form of social cohesion benefit, you'd hope, and would raise money for charity in the course, I guess, would be the advantage of doing that sort of thing. I just got Mega Aphrodite. Is it any good? Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit alright. It's a little bit alright. Oh! That is truly disgusting. That is really horrible. Oh! I don't know why I'm still drinking that, because that is disgusting. Like, really, really horrible. Ugh. For example, 2 users called Red Anvil and JTH Studios are talking about Uber strategies and cleaning stages like Manic Lion and such. Well, that's fine, you know, there can be chat. I'm happy to help with that process though. Probably first, I intend to make my way through my own videos and just, as I said, delete the sort of the pointless old ones. Another thing was, yes, with that, seeing as you seem like an informed wiki person, will it be allowed for my beginner guide strategies to appear on like the Crazed Cat stages? Although, you know, there's the obvious benefit to myself of having them there, I genuinely feel like they will be helpful to people, given that they are very broadly no gacha and so applicable to everyone, unlike some wiki stages. And I noticed once when I added one of mine there, it was swiftly removed. Might partly be because I didn't know how to embed the things and just sort of pasted a link there. But can they appear there? Is that alright? I feel like they may be of use to people. Right, so this one, oh, Azor. Right, okay. Right, right. What do I do? Cyberpunk. It's been a while, genuinely. Been quite a while. I mean, I remember the basics of L game, but nothing too much further than that, to be honest. It's all a bit new once again. Where is me? Right, okay, of course, it's going to appear there in just a very silly random place. Although Zor's been moved back? Yes, okay, we're in a more sensible place now. That's good. Okay, much better. Less better, however, is the state of my monies. I should be very careful about that, because of course as a zombie level we're not going to do too well for the monies. Let's definitely upgrade the worker cap. Maybe just once? Oh, I could refer to my chart, because of course we have that chart of where the useful upgrades are. And so I could probably benefit from that, but obviously I can't look at it right now. But Zor is properly dead, and there we go. There's the injection of monies that we like to see, and we're going to be fine. Do you have any legend rares? No. I do not. I mean, I did have for about a second, and then I believe quite rightfully got rid of it. Queen's Coronation is here. Do you have any tips on how to beat it? I mean, I know Fishman or Swimmercat is definitely part of beating it. And I believe Jumiracat as well. Jumiracat for its tankiness, Swimmercat for its getting in there for opportune attacks. But you know, there are plenty of YouTube guides for it, which will be a lot more useful than my random few words. I can't give very specific level-winning advice for a stage such as that, but there are plenty of the old YouTube guides for it. Right. Problem with these stages, just absolutely loads of energy on them. That is really the issue. Do you have Cyberpunk's talents? Heard it's really good. Yeah, I heard that as well, which is why I am not getting them. Because my policy with talents is and will remain, I will only get them for things where talents make them particularly broken when it is needed, i.e. when I'm struggling on a stage and the talent would really be the only thing that would get me through it. I would get the talent in order to beat the stage. But while I could beat the stage anyway, I feel like there's no point in sort of power creeping myself further than need be. Otherwise, it's just not really going to be a particularly interesting fight anymore. It's just going to be slightly too easy. And when you're making videos and streams about it, you want there to be maintained a certain level of difficulty. Why do you sell your Legend Rare? Because I don't agree with Legend Rares as a concept. I think they're a rarity too far. I think they're a bit of an elitist concept. And, oh dear, Assassin Bear. I just don't approve of them. And so I'm not going to, therefore, keep one that I've got. Right, we've got issues here. I'm going to go as far as to say we have issues. Now, this stage, unfortunately, just sort of starts as well. So we can't really delay it. And slow beam is not... Oh! Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. Yes. Yes. We are a fan. Yes. Very much. Yes. A million times yes. Right, here we go. I uploaded response to your question. Here we go. Depends. I think there are certain ways to do it, because we had someone started adding his strategies in the admin and had to take measures. If you ask him, he'll most likely tell you how. Yeah, I guess I could ask that. You said you don't agree with Legend Rares, which rubbed me up the wrong way because Legend Rares isn't a proposition. You meant I don't agree they should exist. Yes. Apologies if my grammatical saying of that annoyed you. I guess I can understand from the point of view of, you know, someone saying lieutenant when there's no F in lieutenant annoys me. That is one American pronunciation I definitely agree with. So, apologies? I feel like there's no objection there to my disagreement with Legend Rares existing. But I also feel like I can say I don't agree with Legend Rares, because it is a sort of proposition. It's a proposition about having a level of rarity above uber rare. Because actually I do believe the Legend Rares as they stand should exist, just as uber rares. So actually, I feel like the way that I say it is the way that I intend to mean it. I mean, you can debate, but that would be my thought, that actually it is really a proposition. The idea of the other rarity band, which is what I'm against, not the units themselves. I mean, they're just new units. You can't really complain about new units. Right, okay. Control H. Hide. Right. We're going to go to some form of American land. Watch an ad for energy, and then probably be able to do the last stage, which would be marvellous, I do believe. Right. Let's put that down there, because we don't want the audio of the ad to play, particularly. Because that would just be, it would be free press for the ad, really, wouldn't it? I feel Legend Rares are just a presentable concept to people who have good luck, while people who don't get as lucky are stuck wallowing without one. It sucks to people who can't get them, right? And that is my point of view against it. Ubers, you can guarantee getting them if you play the game astutely enough, just waiting and not instantly spending your cat food, you can guarantee yourself an uber rare. Even if you have the worst logical possible luck, if you play the game sensibly, you will have one uber from each set minimum by the end of your time playing the game. With legend rares, there is no such guarantee, and that is my issue with them. I just don't think that is fair or in the spirit of the game or necessary. It really didn't need to go further than uber rares. The units themselves, make them uber rares again, but I really think that the legend rare, I was going to say difficulty, it's not the difficulty, but the legend rare rarity is a step too far. The fact you can't ever guarantee yourself getting one is not, I think, the way that Battle Cats should go. That turns it into a clear sort of pay-to-win element there, does it not? Legend rares punish patient people. Yeah, there you go. There's an element of strategy in getting uber rares, and that's good. There is no element of strategy and entirely made up of luck on legend rares, and I think that is unfair and not right. If there was a way to guarantee getting them, even if it was a tiny way to guarantee getting them without paying into the game, I would be more comfortable with the existence of that rarity, but as it stands, I object to it. But probably not going to have anything done about it. And I mean, I can take my personal position on it, but I know that some people find use in them, which is fine. I just personally disagree with them, and if I ever get one, I will NP it, because obviously me keeping one doesn't fit with me objecting to them. That clears up your position on the legends a lot, thanks. No problem. I should probably remember that not everyone has seen the little snippets within some videos where I explain my point of view. Can't remember what one that was in now. Maybe what I'd do if I was hired at Ponos, I think I said about it, but just once, I guess. So, yeah, that's my point of view on it. 10,000 cat food once per year to guarantee a legend rare. Not sure what you mean there, to be honest. Not entirely sure. I'm just going to check while we wait. Oh, we've got there. What song we're on? Ah, Pixels. Right, okay. No idea what that sounds like. Hope it sounds good. What is a legend rare? It is a rarity that was added after uber rare that has an even lower chance. Uber rare's what? Between like 3 and 5%? No, 3% normally, 10% Epic and Uberfest, I think. And Legend Rare is 0.3, which just isn't really very fair. What if there was a level like Heavenly Tower that showed you where your next Legend Rare is after you beat it? Like tracking, but official and in-game. Interesting idea, yeah? I don't see why at all not. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to play much Legend Quest, but it could be integrated into something like that, right? And back to the wiki, if you want to add a video, the main rule is to add them instead of changing pre-existing strategies. Right, okay. Right, so, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, like, the thing I was doing with the wiki was sort of just trying to clear out the truly unhelpful strategies. Not from a point of view of getting rid of them so that I can just have mine there, but I genuinely think that the beginner guides are often useful in the wiki pages, and so I feel like they could do with being there, and some of the wiki strategies could be doing with not being there. Let's address this comment. SMH, hurry up and do the game instead of lecturing. Well, if we hurry up and did the game, I mean, notwithstanding waiting for energy, which also does need to happen sometimes, we would have the stream be over very quickly. And I would also kind of burn out, you know? It's a stream, it's happening live, it's not edited. That's the very point of it. You can't really realistically expect it to run as quickly and fast-pacedly as you might wish it to, I'm afraid. Right, this run has not gone well at all. I'm just going to play it out for a little bit longer until the cyberpunk dies, because I feel like that's going to happen. It's going to happen, isn't it? It's inevitable at this point. We're looking at a strong likelihood of things are happening. Although I'm surprised they haven't happened quite yet. Maybe there is yet some hope. I doubt it, because the bears moveth closer, but maybe not so much closer that they're killing me yet. This does increase the stream length for a nice little bit of time, because I do believe this is the last level in Bears Be Back. Oh, yes, okay, good. That's a pain gone. Can only, unfortunately, afford a paladin, which would be useless to us. So I'm just going to have to do the Gizo strats, upgrade the worker cat as well to sustain that. Though, I mean, immediately we're definitely not able to sustain that. I feel like, hovering over the pause button here, we are going to have some issues. The issues being not being able to do the level. And I feel like, yes, those issues have now happened. Right, Control H. Lovely. Right, and back in we shall go and try a different way. I reckon the best way to do it will be a quick one like that, and then just one worker cat upgrade probably, and then see if we can afford something. I think the speed at which stuff advances, I mean, like that, I've already sort of massively inconvenienced myself there. Would warrant, oh, I don't know, because maybe a Meg Aphrodite could stay behind the base, although let's just get a Peach Devils out at this point, try and stake our claim on the land, especially as there's an angel enemy there. Hopefully we will win favour with destroying that, or at least win a few monies. That's a knockback, okay. And then get a few more monies and then stake out some form of wall against here. TED Talk when? Well, you say that. That's an interesting one, because I'm planning a couple of things where I'll be talking about sort of non-Battle Cats things. I know you love it. Which are more sort of social action videos, I guess. But TED Talk's more sort of informing people about things, which I guess my closest thing to a TED Talk would have been Housewife Cat and the Branches of Feminism, but that was demonetised, so there we go. That's about that with that one. Yeah, I don't think there's much I could particularly inform about. I feel like I am most educated about my own view rather than like general facts. I feel like there's lots of people with access to more facts and who like research a lot more than I do, and so would be better at presenting said facts. Right. Okay, so the issue we've got basically is that we're quite far up against the wall here. You know, I'll upgrade the worker cat again, but that just brings us roughly to the position we were in before. Oh, good, a knockback. Okay, that is better. We like the Gizo stacking. We're a fan of that. But what we're not a fan of is getting advanced on and killed. Face reveal 100k. Yes, that is what I promised. Let's hope we never get there for your sake. Oh crikey. Okay, right. Well, that's just. I think we need to rethink, and we're gonna rethink several times before we use energy to try it again. Rich Cat would obviously be definitely ideal, but at 300 energy a time, I'm not really want for spending my energy so readily. Ah, good. That stuff's been cleared out. Yes. Oh, there we go. Something important has died, and profit. We are now in a much stronger position. See, that's better. That's good. Ah, here we go. I think... There we go. Excellent. I think we've clawed it back quite well there. Excellent. Brilliant. Fantastic. Good. Hurrah. I wonder if there's more. There might be more. E's winning. Oh, well, that is a good sign. Hurrah. E's being successful. Hooray. And that's an epic victory royale. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Ooh. I'm doing schoolwork while watching. I mean, I appreciate the watching. To be honest, I mean, the way that I do things is... I find that multitasking is very difficult. Maybe just set aside time for enjoyment of things and then time to knuckle down on the work. I never knew you played Fortnite. I don't. I was reading out someone's comment. But I am aware culturally of what Victory Royale refers to. But yeah, maybe just give yourself some time on this, and then give yourself some time on the schoolwork only, and then it'll be over more quickly. And if you've got a music playlist that you're able to work to, even better. I take great pride in my working playlist. It's huge and it's enjoyable, and that's nice to have in the background, but for me anyway, having someone talking in the background is impossible to do schoolwork, because I just get latched onto the words. Different for different people, but my personal advice would be give some time to something and some other time to something else, but separately. And then the enjoyment time's more enjoyable and the working time is less. You get things done more quickly. Right. Of course, yes, the event has ended. Well, I mean, it hasn't, but we've done it. That's the important thing. Hooray! Hurrah! And never back to it again, because they're Lucky Ticket G's. Go, go, Pogo Cat. Brilliant. Great. I mean, yes, it might be fun. It might well be fun. Right, so, should we check in with Gamma Toto, see how the chap's doing? I reckon he's doing much as he was when I when I left him. Pretty much, I reckon, it is the case. All good. 3 cat food and a cat's eye. That's a decent haul. We like that. That's good. Okay. Oh, got... No, I mean, I try and tap that cat in the tent, but it's not happening really, is it? Right. Okay. Toto, can you do anything? No. I need some beast bones for that. Right. Well, someone has... Did I get cheated on Gamma Toto? I don't think so, no. Someone has pointed out a good point. Why don't I have the crossover? That'll be because I haven't fully updated the game. But it is certainly something that we can and probably should do. Bring back Team 100, please. Team 100 is not my invention. I tried to get into it and couldn't. Team Crying Emoji was my thing, and Muddy Puddle is still a member, so you should talk to him if you're interested in gaining access to Team Crying Emoji. Obviously the best team of them all. So, the thing that needs to be done is something with beast bones in it, and we know that we tend to find beast bones in roughly the location of Paparazzi Paradise, and we could do it, right? Because we can have a look at the collab and spend some more energy on that. So let's do that. Let's go all out here, right? And spend a leadership. Muddy Puddle, yes, Muddy Puddle is otherwise known as Mate, and he is, well, he's my mate, and he is, yes. I mean, that's all I can say, really. He is yes. Because that's Muddy Puddle. Just yes. You meet Muddy Puddle, you hear Muddy Puddle, and you're like, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's just not much more than that. But you're just like, yeah, you know what? Muddy Puddle, yeah. And it's just a sort of wholesome Muddy Puddle moment. And that's basically about it. We like mate. And that is about all there is. Would you please, so nice, and tell us how old you are? I'm going to go with a chunky no, I'm afraid, because you should always be careful about revealing your own informationals. And actually, by things that I've told people, it should be possible to work out at least a narrow range as to how old I am anyway. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Beast bones times 1. We need times 2 more. So I guess let's try and get that. I'm not going to drink the rest of that coffee. It is truly disgusting. It needs to be used up, but the problem is, it is now so old that it's sort of fused to the bottom of the tin. And so I can't get it out. And it's old and disgusting and just dreadful. And I should throw it away. But, yeah. It doesn't sit well with me throwing away things that there's stuff left of. It does not suit me well. I just don't like doing things like that. Right, okay, so we give that a whack. Whack, whack. Oh, sound like Donald Duck there, basically. And through. No, not through. Maybe harm at getting distract. And there we go. Okay, good. When are you planning on doing the face reveal, mate? If it was up to me, well, up to modern me anyway, never. But as regards previously promising moi, 100,000 subscribers is the figure at which you will get that. But I believe you will all realise how foolish it was to ask for a face reveal. Because, well, you'll sorely regret it, I reckon. I just had a vision of viscous coffee custard. No, honestly, like, it's the opposite of that. So, maybe it's lost strength as well. And the fact I can't get any of it out the tin. But it's basically, sorry to use this phrase, but it's brown water is what it is. And it is truly dreadful. Like, absolutely disgusting and awful. Oh, Terraria. Well, there was one time, a long time ago, like must have been a very long time ago now, when I got Terraria to play it with Trashki and Kobe and some other people. I can't say I enjoyed it very much, to be honest. And I got rid of it and managed to get a refund on it. I don't think it's a bad game, it just doesn't suit me particularly well, I don't think. 2-3 years ago, yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Ages ago, but just didn't find it very enjoyable, I must admit. I think there are things that I would stream before Terraria. Reddit has no face, that's why I won't reveal. Oh no, that is the least of your concerns, I assure you. Right, well, what's happened here is that we've got enough beast bones. So let us not dilly, or, in fact, dally, in going over to a Toto and developing. Yes, that's all we've got left to develop. There's 2 levels left on the Holy Blast. Well, there we go. No Face from Spirited Away. I've seen the poster for that on Netflix. I'm cultured. And as far as I'm aware, No Face has a face, but it's just a mask. Everyone has a face of sorts, right? The Trickster from Sarah Jane Adventures has a face of sorts. Not much of one, but we all have a face-ish. Right. What I would next like to consult is Yes, that's because it's not updated. Is missions. Right. Ooh. When did I do that? When did I do Passionate Cat God? Did I show doing that? Did I show myself beating Cat God in Cats of the Cosmos Chapter 2? Bearing in mind this is so long ago, I cannot remember. I did. Right, okay, good. I'm glad. No? Okay, yes you did. No. It was video Queen of the Universe. Yes, thank you. Misato. I am ashamed of myself for forgetting Misato content. Oh well. We're going to claim that one cat ticket, but just not go back to Bears Be Back again, because Lucky Ticket G stages, they are soulless. Absolutely soulless husks. Boring. Like your streams. Who said that? That's just toxic, basically. Right. So, yes, I could look at the weekly missions, couldn't I? I'm just conscious of the 3-figure audience. By the way, hello. And keeping it rather than changing to the collab stuff, but in the process of putting, like, a blank screen, everyone leaving. So, what I'm going to do is have a go at giving these a get, because those are words. So Gamatoto's been sent off. We've got cat fruit to do, cat ticket reward stages and XP reward stages. So I think the sensible thing to do would be to not go there, because that's just not the right place. My cat fruit, and that's no, because that doesn't help. This helps. Right, this is where we find out the facts. Okay. Oh, I don't really mean it takes ages to update the game, but I mean the tiny amount of time which it would take would be the same time as downloading PogoCat, so it would be the same issue, really. And I'm not talking about not updating the game at all. I just literally mean within the bounds of this stream at the moment while a lot of people are watching. No legend cat size. Yes, correct. I haven't made it into a video because there's just a very insignificant amount of it, but I did about 5 or 6 legend stages before I couldn't do any more and had to go back to university at that point. And then obviously the event ended before I could record it again. So yeah, plenty of NP. That has to do with my oh dear, that's a drop in viewership, crikey. Attitude towards talents of only using them when I need to improve a unit specifically to get a level completed. Right, okay, so cat fruit. We are not really running low on anything in particular because I've got lots more red seeds and I'll exchange into 1 red main fruit. So what does that realistically say? That says to me that we just do what's on offer because I don't believe that there's actually anything else at the moment. Let's get a red seed. Grow 1 of those. Lovely. And we'll just, I guess we'll just do green. Yes, because it's Monday today, isn't it? Right. Growing green. Because there's no XP stages on, right? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Fair enough. Looks like that's what we shall be doing then. Let's go back to this ear and do the old green envy once, shall we say. Right? I notice viewership's going down a little bit, so we might just do this and then we could We could update the game, couldn't we? That is something we could do. Right. What is your favourite cat cannon, and which do you think is best? I think it depends on the circumstance in which it's used. Probably the most satisfying thing is a huge array of peons and a normal cat cannon, and just the cloud of death that makes its way back through the map when you release the normal cat cannon in that circumstance. As for best, probably the slow cannon when it's maxed out. Most versatile, except when you want to do damage to something, but like the only other cannons that do damage, they do it situationally, right? Like Water Blast, am I correct in saying that only does damage to metals? Or is it just that it does like 1 damage to everything else? That's actually something I haven't stopped to think about. I assume it doesn't do damage to things that aren't metals. Same with, I guess, like Holy Blast not knocking back stuff, Breaker Blast only destroying barriers, things like that. Which would you say is the most visually appealing cannon? Well, like the cannon infrastructure. 1 damage to non-metals. Okay, well then you could kill an assassin bear with that then. Fair enough. Well, unless it was buffed. So, best looking one. I quite like slow, but probably Water Blast is a nice one. I think I like the Water Blast for its aesthetics. Got a nice aesthetic. You get a lot of that in my old university course, actually, aesthetics. Not in a vaporwave way, but just sort of aesthetics. It's basically the idea of how something should look. Like, is there a television aesthetic anymore, or is everything just a bit more sort of film-like and you can't tell between film and TV anymore? That sort of thing. Aesthetics. So there you go. Aesthetics. It's quite fun to say. I like saying that. Aesthetics. So I'm just going to keep saying that. Oh no, I should finish the word aesthetics, because I stopped at an unfortunate point there. I'll keep saying it until I've found something else to talk about. Somebody say something other than don't say that. What is best Eva? Yes, absolutely. I mean, like 0-0 is pretty chunky. You know, it's got some good traits. I like how that's asterisked there, like it's being censored. That's quite amusing. I do like that. That's good fun. Yes, why are we talking about Minecraft? I don't disapprove, but I don't know anything about what's going on in Minecraft at the moment. Like, nothing at all. We've got the old Jubilee. That's exciting. Let's regale ourselves with some Jubilee action. Right, yes. Jubilee action. That's what we like. We'll go bam, bam, bam. Bam, and bam, bam. I'm pretending this is an exact science. It's definitely not. Let's be fair. Do you still hate Fortnite? You see, well, there's the thing, right? At the moment, as you may have seen on my Twitter, most recently I retweeted with comment, of course, always with comment. I very rarely retweet something without a comment. It's just someone else's, isn't it? Or you're just not adding to anything. But I recently retweeted one of my tweets from before with a new context to it. And that's because I've been going back through my old tweets just to make sure I haven't said anything offensive, because people just get searched up online in what I think is a very unjust way in a culture that seeks to tell people to be cancelled and got rid of because of things they've said and done that were ill-judged in the past and they can't do anything about. Anyway, just trying to make my profile all squeaky clean and aligned with what I think now, and also have as few tweets as possible so someone can realistically look through them all and find value in them all. Anyway, I'm in 2018 at the moment with those tweets, and I've discovered quite a few disliking of Fortnite tweets. What's good, I think, about Fortnite now is that it's just gone out of the mainstream discussion, which is fantastic. That's fine. Now it's just another popular game that people just don't talk about all the time. And I'm perfectly happy with that. And I definitely think I over-egged the hatred of Fortnite, but then again, people talked about it so much, and it's just... I mean, I can't speak for it now, but probably still isn't, but definitely wasn't a good game. And it just felt annoyed because it got far more praise than it deserved, and there were other things that really deserved to be talked about. But luckily, not part of mainstream discussion, or what we call discourse, anymore. Right, okay, so, because I have an awful memory, let's just have a look back at my missions. So I can't do cat ticket reward stages, can't do XP reward stages. Gamma Toto will just sort of happen. Cat fruit reward stages, I guess, seeming as I haven't really got long left in here, I'll just update the game later and go on to the collab in another stream. Is do growing green again, just to make sure I have 2 out of the 3 of those cat fruit stages done. I feel like that would be good. Right, I'm going to dare to drink more of the coffee just to clear my throat out, or, you know, make it less, I don't know, what is it, like sore? I'm not sure. Oh, I feel like, it's just, absolutely disgusting. It's truly horrible. It's making me quite sad as to how disgusting it is. It hasn't helped my voice either. I'm still a bit croaky. It's genuinely awful. Oh, nasty, nasty stuff. Oh well. Voice acting? You call that voice acting? That's just me suffering at the hands of that. Oh, I don't even know what it is. Just quite bad. Quite bad. Right. Calm will resume. Regit, did you hear that Charlotte did her face reveal? Yeah, I thought quite a long time ago. Some form of puzzle thing once. I mean, great. You know, great. Can't really express much of an opinion. It's interesting. Someone says Oscar nominations. I'm afraid I care about that about as much as I do about the Oscars. I.e. not. You know, might be the intrigue of some. Doesn't personally intrigue me. If it intrigues you, I'm glad. Enjoy that intrigue that you've had. Not a personal point of intrigue, pour moi, but great. Yeah, fantastic. How long have you been on YouTube? Too long. Ages. Just far too long. I've been here forever, basically. Yeah. I need to be stopped. Essentially. Actually, I shouldn't say that. No, that would just be clipped and just like sent around like at Team YouTube. Regit's desperate to get banned, but he just doesn't know how to delete his channel. Please, just give him what he wants and delete him. No, please don't actually say that. No, I don't want to be cancelled. As much as there is a cancel culture, I don't really want to be given away. Got rid of. How much money does YouTube give you? Not much. Even at the full pelt of making videos, and even at the very best of months, it does not make minimum wage, and it would be very difficult to live off it. I mean, I'm saving as close as I can to every penny that I earn, but I'm not sure those savings will necessarily be enough, which is why I'm doing my university degree, for to be able to earn monies from other pursuits and be sort of qualified to do so is the idea. And who knows what will happen with YouTube and all of that, to be fair. Let's be fair about that. Right. Okay, so, all said, we are a little bit of a way away from 200 energy. And we got a donation! Magic iOS, $1.99. Break it, I love you. Puberty hit you hard as a kid. Maybe. Or maybe just sort of hit me like anyone else. Just my voice became deeper. I mean, not that much deeper. I keep going, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, what's going on? Like that. Exactly like that, actually. That's just how I speak. But yeah, maybe. Maybe not, though. I mean, everyone's a bit, oh, hello, I'm immature, before their voice breaks. Maybe, maybe not. I don't really ask anyone about their puberty to gauge it off of. But yeah, thanks for your donation nonetheless. Thanks very much. $1.99. Lovely. Right. Can you never do that again? Trashgate, you've been too disparaging. I'm going to make sure to do that in every stream you appear into until you appreciate it. Haha, I must be an evil genius. Right, and on that evil geniary note, I think I will start bidding you goodbye. Oh, I know this song. This is a bit of a dubsteppy one, isn't it? Bit of an exciting note on which to end, because I will be ending. I have to stop soon anyway, and we haven't really got energy to do anything in particular. And so, I might just wait until the energy hits another hour later in the evening, see if anything that will help the missions is on. Is there anywhere we can donate where YouTube can't take all of it? Right, well, yes, there is, actually. Let me just investigate that for you now. Because there is, actually. I can answer your question in a positive way. Let's just log in to me old Chum Labs, basically. Oh. Is that the one? I don't know. No? Probably not. Okay, bear with. I'll get there. Just trying to understand technology here. This might be right. I hope. Yes. I feel like I've done this. But, okay. Ah, here we go. Copy donation link. I don't know if that's quite right. But, we'll have a look. Right, let's... Thank you, Ragit, for your guides. You helped me defeat levels. I'm really glad that it's helped you. You can donate straight by PayPal. That is also true, actually. Maybe that'll be easier. But, it should go to the right PayPal account. In any case. Right, that is technically the channel URL. Because Reddit YouTube was taken, so it's Reddit YouTuber. So that is one you could do. Or the PayPal email is that one, which is also the business email. So don't email it unless you've got business. He says angrily, talk to me on Twitter or something like that. I mean, people very rarely email it for anything else, luckily. Don't start. But yes. Though that is... Yeah. I definitely feel like I'm just doing the wrong thing, basically. I don't know. That's a difficult one. I feel like I might have accidentally connected the wrong account. I'm honestly not sure. I don't think so. I think I've done it right. And actually, I don't have Streamlabs message thing up anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully that'll work. And if you, if the donation does come up, I will include it on the thumbnail for the archive. Can I do? Well, I can definitely put it in the description anyway. But yes, Q&As. We like Q&As, to be fair. Yeah. And so there we go. Do you still play Overwatch? I do not. No, not for a while actually. What is your Twitter? @RegitYouTube. I'd be happy to see you along there. But yes, that'll do then. I hope I've sent the right links. The PayPal email's definitely correct anyway, and that you should be able to send almost entirely all of that money to the well, me basically, without YouTube taking any of it. So yes, if that does appear, I will make sure to put that up there. Mr. John Jacob. There you go. Right. Well, I definitely have to go now. So, it'll be ta-ra and goodbye for now. And I hope you've enjoyed this, hopefully more professional stream format. Hurrah! Going up in the world. Look, we've got blue and yellow and music that isn't like third hand at the back of a computer. Exciting times.